lunatic, passing Mount Everest on my way to the nebulous. No food or beverages, so I can receive the messages. Like tornadoes spinning soundless in the boundless. I sit in darkness, listen to the silence. Dark fantasies, whispers of the mermaid. As the earth fades, I'm having nostalgic dreams of foothills in the countryside, palace for kings. Below is lakes, banks, rivers, foliage near stream. Mongolian queens, earrings, hair swing, red deer courtship ceremony beneath mountain springs. Horsewhip races across the evergreen, alluvium forest, Natufian fathers, nutrient gardens, Nubian harvests. Along the river deltas sit the living elders, the sister helpers. Winter cold, pine cones, crystals and limestones. I'm drifting through time zones, breathtaking mountain backdrops. I am the black astronaut, staring through the eye of a barrel when it's cocked. Then went up like an arrow shot, like a sparrow. Flying towards the sun, I wear shadow block. Killer Priest OG lasts long. Underwater seagrass lawns, high deserts, I see mass ponds. Birthday wishes, kisses, long walks through the ballpark. Birds chirp, dog barks. It's getting cloudy, let's get home before dark. The storm starts, they're closing all the mall shops. Quick, let me run inside this Walmart and buy a Hallmark. It makes warm hearts like love songs and soft rock. Off top, the group Bread, 1970, Make It With You. Celebs, Playboy spreads, naked in pools. Then the Electric Boogaloo and the infectious Rubik's Cube. Then they brought back the groove of 1952. Eddie Jefferson's Moody's Mood. There I go, there I go, there I go, there I go. Pretty baby, you are the soul who snaps my control. I bear my soul, I'm aware of my role. So I'm writing rhymes like I'm repairing a scroll. Seductive weapons for romantic wars. I've watched rain suspended in space while planets fall. No church today, I'm at the Spring Street Cafe. Bread and truffle entrees. I'm sitting with the devil, we're both having espressos. He wore his favorite summer jacket, bright yellow. His legs crossed, attitude was quite mellow. He said, would you be so kind, dark fellow, and hand me a marshmallow? We both chuckled. Then I asked, may you do an interview with me? He said, I'd love to. I pulled out my recorder, pressed record. I said my name, the time, and the date. He said, let's just skip forward. He said, well, my name is Lucifer, I'm 5'8", I love to snowboard. I love quiet nights and going on dates, cafes, and going to local stores. He said, I also wrote books, The Origins of Rosicrucianism, Magic Rituals, Origins of God, Advanced Metaphysics, The Life of Killer Priest and Why He Left the Music Business, Brief History on Time Travel, Theology of Star Wars, Tarot Cards, Music Stars, and my inner peace and how I found happiness as the Dark Lord. Then he ordered tea with toast, butter, and basil. Just then, who walked in was a couple of angels. They ordered broccoli casserole, satisfying the soul. Stuffed zucchini, linguine, and a carrot Nicole. Do you want that sandwich or bowl? They handed him gold and said, I'll take a bowl. And please add some baked spinach. Then glanced at us, fake grinning. Nervously, I said, let's order some yams and pepper cups, wild rice waters with lemons. Then one said, is that the son of the morning, the son of perdition? Then they all disappeared like some sort of magicians. As my waitress brought my order from back in the kitchen, startled, I looked around as she sat down the dishes. She said, you ordered a lot, but it looks delicious. I looked at her suspicious. She asked what? I said nothing, then started to smile and asked, what time do you finish? She said, I'm off in a minute. Then we talked with no limits. Then we walked off their premise into deep thought and dimensions. She morphed into a quartz, I became salt. Dynamic transition, intuition, caduceus. The surface began twisting. The brain released the liquid. The tongue begins to flicking, uncoiling, then hissing. Putting ourselves in the presence to an almost claustrophobic degree. Then withdraw completely. Discard, then connect with the inner God. Then put him in charge. Deafened by the silence, but comfortable within the loudness. I back up into the branches of the olives, like the wonderland of Alice. To understand the knowledge, the Son of Man must balance. One hand demolished, the other hand was solid. It's all symbolic. The floors are polished, the doors no blockage. The walls are conscious, all pay homage. All aboard the rocket. Rocket.
for an educated
Maybe you can explain it for me. Being a visitor from space, if you will.
Why is this so powerful? You know, for an educated person, Mark, because it is the most energy efficient